Hi everyone, it's Justin with CrossFuse here, and today I want to talk to you about the ServiceNow Vaccination Status application that's in the new Safe Workplace Suite from ServiceNow. So let's get started. What is the Safe Workplace Suite? This is something that came out around the time that the pandemic started back in February, March, and ServiceNow has been releasing application after application to help workplaces bring people back to the office and do that in a safe way. So there's employee readiness surveys to gather sentiment. There's employee health screening to see if people have been exposed or not. There's workplace safety management that allows you to manage workplaces or workspaces. There's the PPE inventory management where you can manage, assigning masks and respirators and, whatever that inventory is for your organization. Contact tracing applications, health and safety testing, employee travel safety if people want to go and travel. And then last of all is new, this vaccination status. So the COVID vaccine is now available for some people. You may want to see if they're eligible or not to come back to work. So anyway, to get people back in the workplace, we can track that vaccination data for planning purposes. We can report on the workplace readiness. We can use self-service and mobile reporting to do that so that you can have a mobile device where they can log into your portal. And then lastly, there's even a privacy consent status form available if your organization needs to get people's permission in order to ask them for that. So let's get to the demo and show you what this looks like. First, there's self-service, and this is what it looks like. They can come in, they can report a vaccination like you'd expect using this report vaccination up here. This could be in your service catalog, available for anybody to use. It's going to be accessible, and it's pretty straightforward. Yes or no, or prefer not to say whether you've been vaccinated. If you say yes, ask you for a date and then ask you for the particular type of vaccine. If you wanted to do this on a mobile device, I'll drag that over here so you can see it. Here's the Now mobile application available from the Google Play Store or the Apple Store, and people can install this, point it to your particular instance, and get that up and running. So I'll log into Now Mobile, pretending I'm just a regular user, and I want to come in and report my health status. So if I go down here to Health, scroll to the right, I'll have an option for Report Vaccination that you see here over here on the right. So we'll go ahead and tap on that. And just like back here on the self-service form, I'm going to get a similar form on the mobile device. No extra configuration needed. I'm going to report whether I've been vaccinated or not. Same way I would do on the self-service portal here. So we'll say, yes, I've been vaccinated. We'll pick a date. And we'll choose the particular type of vaccine. And I'm going to show you here in a second. You can pick what these options are for people to select. I'm going to do Moderna. And if you want to do any attachments, maybe proof of vaccination or something like that, of course you can do that. Hit submit, and that's going to submit my vaccination status to be tracked. Give me a thank you, and I'm good to go, and that'll be part of my record now. So that's the mobile piece. Let's take a look at what that looks like on the back end. If I go look at the vaccine responses, I see that I've got two here, one from myself and one from Mr. Harry Taylor. I've been vaccinated, he has not. We're both responding to that Moderna vaccination, and I can see the data administered. This is going to be the same kind of reporting that you can do throughout the platform. So if you wanted to see a pie chart of the people who've been vaccinated, you could just right click and have a report. If you wanted to see that on a dashboard, you could click and add that to a dashboard using the out-of-the-box capabilities for sharing that to a dashboard. So again, reporting, understanding whether it's safe or not for people to come back to the workspace. The vaccine response definitions, this is where you're going to define those manufacturers, the vaccine type, right, number of doses required. So we're anticipating, obviously in the future, there may be some variations of this that we might have to go through. So we're setting you up for future success if you need to manage coming back to the workplace in a different way than COVID. There's some properties you can set. This one is about how long that data retention is going to stay. By default, it's set to 90 days. So last thing I want to show you here is around the privacy consent. So I'm going to search for employee health and safety to access that application. And down here I'll have some privacy consent templates that I can look at. And notice one of them is the vaccine administration. So this comes with out of the box when you install the vaccine status application. We'll go ahead and click on that, open it up. And you can see where there's some options there for you to configure what the language is around this. So you'll use the emergency outreach notification to go ahead and send this status or this consent out to your employees. And here you notice I can specify the company and the contact details if somebody has any questions, so you can tailor this to meet your needs and have that look how you want for your employees to consent to providing their personal health information. So that's it. That's our presentation on the Vaccine Status application. If you need any help implementing any of the Safe Workplace Suite applications, give us an email at letstalk@crossfuse.com and we'd be happy to help.